This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Sway in the morning. Had to be.
Sway.
Certain things we do on this show, I like to explain it a lot. Do I over-explain? What do you think?
Nah, you constantly talk about the history and preserving it, and that if it's not told and if it's not told correctly,
It gets lost. Right? It
yeah.
gets
So
lost.
how could you overtell? It just tell the truth.
I give up so much game, man. I try to tell you the code of the present and the code of the future is in the history.
Okay.
So if you study the history, you kind of understand. When we look at hip hop, for example, you know, a lot of people now, you're starting to see the pendulum swing again, and people are becoming more allured by artists who are more lyrical and are saying things with substance. And so what I try to do is stay in my pocket long enough so when that ride happens again, I'm here to help be that conduit.
Hello.
And so what's important for me to do here while we have an Emmy Award actor like a Ray Liotta on this morning, or Vivica Fox, or a Seth Rogen, or a Quentin Tarantino, or a Kate Hudson,
Get acquainted.
or you know, or a
Magic
Zoe
Johnson,
Saldana, Megan Fox, whoever comes, Harvey Weinstein. You know, the reason why I do that is so when this moment comes, and an artist like the one that's here today is up on this show, that we have the biggest audience possible, the most diverse audience possible. So when they form their opinions or on what good rap is, what great hip hop is, what great music in general is, they could use an artist like Dizzy Wright
Man, that's love.
as somebody they could base it on. And
Thank
for
you,
that
brother.
reason, he's here today. Dizzy Wright, ladies and gentlemen.
Got that.
It's all a part of a plan.
That was crazy.
You like that?
I love that, dog.
It's all a part of the plan.
Word, man. Thank you
So
for having
part
me
of-
back, brother.
Well, I had to, man, because I'm a fan of you lyrically.
Thank you.
And then you came up here last couple weeks back, man, and it was just like, damn, man, when you left, you left an impression on all of us.
Word.
You
I'm
know.
glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, and you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
You know, and now we're celebrating. You got the new album coming, right?
You know what?
The Growing Process.
And you the first person to get it, Sway.
I got it right
wow.
in. I got the album.
In the morning.
6 days early.
6 days early.
6 days early. That's all you, dog.
Man, can
Wow,
I
let's
play
go.
something?
Man, do what you want.
Let's go.
Dissect that if you want to. Do what you want, man. That's yours.
Oh,
That's your
snap.
album.
Okay, this is my album.
You got it. You got the
special.
exclusive,
Okay,
brother.
damn, I got the album. I got the album.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't even know how to.
Hey, man.
Okay. Well, first, let's talk about the title, The Growing Process.
Okay.
I mean, it seems self-explanatory, but how have you grown?
A lot as an artist, just being more involved in my music. It used to just be more about just putting the words on the beat. Now I'm creating a Dizzy Wright sound. So now I'm trying to, have my own thing going on. So when people hear that kind of sound, it's like, damn, that sounds like some Dizzy Wright shit. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But I'm really just inviting people to be a part of the growing process. We got a movement, this Funk Volume movement. So with that,
Y'all got a big movement.
yeah, man. Fan by fan.
Yeah.
Fan by fan.
Yeah.
So we got an army. Our fans is an army for us, But the people that don't know us, we want them to be a part of this.
I want to read you something real quick, man. Heather, you go ahead and talk to him while I'm finding my thing here. Hold up. It's something. Now, Dizzy is one of those dudes, like, to me, we all got roles we play in this business,
Right.
People, they look at me as a broadcast journalist or whatever title you want to put on me, whatever.
Right.
I'm just a lover of the culture, really.
Exactly.
And so I found a lane where I can exist in it for over 20 years. I just stunned it on y'all right there.
Real heavy, saucy.
Damn, man, it was a quote from Malcolm X.
Can I ask something while you're searching?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, thank you. Well, Dizzy, since you're talking about the growing process,
Yes.
what also comes with it are the growing pains. So I
Yes.
wanted to see, can you elaborate on that?
I read a quote the other day. One cannot grow without being shaped in the process.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go through trials and tribulations in life in general. You just gotta keep your head up and do your best, But you gotta have a sometimes other people are not going to see your vision. So you got to have confidence in what you want to do and what you want to be and just go for that, you know? It's going to come with everything.
We've been having this conversation all morning. It seems like it keeps circling back around, even so much when Vivica was here right before she left out, about this whole old versus young thing. You know, in terms of the respect level, and Sway just started talking about the history too, the respect level, when you see cats who have been in the game, you know, 20 years, 25 years, way before you, we had some incidents where artists come up here and say that, you know, they don't mess with old heads. Like, I don't want to mess with the old heads. I don't feel like reading a dictionary while I'm in the club. How do you feel about all of that?
I don't agree with that. I'm all about guidance and learning, you know what I mean? But I know that the older heads have, you know, the social media takes a lot away from us. So the older head looked at that and they're like, yo, y'all, this social media world, everything is, this technology got everybody different, you know? So old heads aren't like the old heads back in the day that the old heads had, you know? I think that the advice back then was a little different. You had to teach people how to be thorough, speak for themselves, you know? You had to, now they could just text. You could pretty much hide behind an image for a long time these days. Yeah. So I think it's hard for old heads to advise young people, and I think it's hard for young people to understand old heads sometimes.
That, which is interesting. So what we try to do is bridge that gap. You
exactly.
know. And you got a song called Daddy-Daughter Relationship.
Yeah, my daughter's on that.
Your daughter's on this.
I got her on there, yeah.
Okay, and you know I got a beautiful daughter.
Okay.
You know, and always that's the most precious relationship I think there is.
You gonna like that record?
I'm gonna like it.
You gonna like that record, brother?
We gonna play it right now.
Let's
all
do
right.
it.
Dizzy Wright is here. You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345.
Yeah. That's the last thing I had to say.
Dizzy Wright is here, man.
Dizzy, why you trying to get people to cry?
Damn.
They cry.
Yo, man, I'm just trying to get these young dudes to be good fathers, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at
Pushing
that.
that into the world, brother.
Absolutely.
How old was your daughter when y'all did that?
3. She's 4 now. I had her do that. I just had a son. He's about to be 4 months. His name's Ziggy.
Ziggy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ziggy. And I went in the studio with my daughter before he was born, just so we had something special. You know what I'm saying? So he's here now. She's 4 now, but yeah, she was 3 when she did that.
That's interesting because our stories are similar in a sense. Your father wasn't in your life.
No.
Right? Yeah, and you didn't meet him till later in life.
Yeah, later in life.
And how did that go for you? How did that relationship go?
It was cool. Yeah, my pops did 20.
Yeah.
And then I got with Funk Volume,
Mhm.
and we had a show in Detroit. And I was able to meet him, and he was able to come to the show. And it was interesting. My first album is called Smoke Out Conversations.
Yeah.
And it's really based off the time that not all of it, but a lot of it is based off the time that I spent with him. I didn't know what he was going to be like. I didn't know if he was, you know, going to have a problem with the marijuana, you know, or just the person that I was becoming. But he was super cool. We was just alike. Mm-hmm. We smoked, we talked the whole time, and that's where the title of the album came from. So it's cool, brother.
Wow, y'all cool now? Or?
Yeah, we cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's your guy?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You got another song on this album. Dizzy Wright is here, by the way. The album drops on the 26th, so I got it early, though.
Yeah, Sway the only
6
one that got
days
it.
early.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, if stuff get on the internet, it's not me. I just want to let you know.
Hey, it's going to be there. I don't mind.
Okay.
Just go get it when it drop.
Yeah, because really, you make your money off the shows. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right? And the
man.
merchandise, right?
I mean, I give away free music like it's nothing. The people that's going to get it for free, they're going to do their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's going to be people that's going to support. That's all I really care about.
So Hobson is on this, Jaron Benton. All these folks, you know, they've been up here and shredded mics before.
Yeah.
So Hobson never really retired.
Nah.
Okay, we talk about this every time.
Yeah, Hobson got an album on the way.
Damn. Okay, so let's get over that.
Hell yeah.
Big Crit is on this, Tech 9.
nice.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
God Bless America.
That's a good one.
Okay, and then False Reality you releasing a video for?
Yeah, I'm releasing that video Monday.
Okay, let's take a listen to False Reality. What is that about?
It's really me not wanting to paint a false reality. Like, I don't want to be a part of the niggas that's like, painting an image that they're not really living. You know, just trying to get kids to follow something that's not really them. That false reality. But in the video, I'm going to paint the picture of other people painting that false reality and how kids see it, you know? But I personally myself just don't want to be one of them niggas. I just want to be me.
Yeah. Dizzy Wright, man.
Yes, sir.
Look him up. If you don't know, now you know. And this is False Reality. Dizzy Wright, False Reality. Look for the video next week. Album's coming out on the 26th.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how can people reach you directly? Because we got some callers online, but we only going to be able to take a few. I want people to be able to hit you directly.
Yeah. Y'all can hit me up on Twitter, Dizzy Wright, Wright with a W. My Facebook, I'll be on there being active. My Instagram is Dizzy Hippie. Hippie with a Y. I ain't gonna be commenting on the comments, talking back to y'all though. But hit me up on that Twitter for sure.
Okay, all right. You happy right now, man?
I'm very happy. I'm blessed, brother. I'm very happy.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Career is where you want it to be?
Yeah, man. It's actually beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be a part of this if I was gonna have a bunch of people trying to tell me who to be. You know what I mean? I would have just did something normal. You know what I mean? And been cool with that. But I'm comfortable, I'm happy, my family is good, you know. But I'm still able to spread my message, and now I got a team of people behind that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right, y'all still there?
Yeah.
I'm like, let's move then, you know. So it's a good feeling.
The day of the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight, were you in Vegas? Yeah.
Yeah, I was out there.
What did you go to the fight?
Nah.
You watched it at home?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. Did it turn out the way you thought it would?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Pacquiao was gonna be a little more aggressive like Maidana, but yeah, I feel like I knew he wasn't gonna be able to outbox Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what he tried to do.
Yeah, he tried to outbox him, and I think people disregarded the fact, you know, he's in Vegas. That's why I bring it. Floyd trained harder than he ever trained.
Yeah, to not get hit.
To not get hit. So you got the best Floyd Mayweather, which that's why it looks so boring to folks, because he just kind of nullified anything that Pacquiao tried to do. Heather, I had to bring that up because I like to talk about greatness.
No,
Evan is
exactly.
you know,
exactly.
I'm on the roll right now. Okay, Evan's in Las Vegas. What up, Evan? How you doing?
You gotta let him live, Dizzy. You gotta let him live.
Oh, what up, Dizzy?
What up, G?
Hey, man, from Vegas, man. I just wanted to say I appreciate your music and your positivity and just repping the city, man. It's not too many Vegas rappers that come out, or Vegas entertainers that still rap, man.
You already know, brother. I appreciate the support.
They all pimping, man. I'm sorry. They all pimping in Vegas, man. You ever pimp?
I tried, man. It was I got a heart. You can't have a heart to be a pimp, brother.
How long did it last? Your pimping?
One night.
I
had to. The next morning, I had to get her out of the county jail. I was like, damn, this shit is not for me.
Not for you, huh? What made? Did she ask you to be her?
Yeah, what was the appeal?
Yeah, the girls. Oh yeah, it's all the girls. I blame the girls in Vegas. They the ones. Let's get this money. We could do this. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Quick come up. That's how it's easy to get caught up in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. A lot of easy access to easy money, and them girls is just, you know.
Were you on the track when you tried this for a night, or you just put her out there?
Yeah, strip style, hotel status.
Hotel?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It didn't work very well because, you know, the undercovers be through the hotels pretending to pick up tricks and shit.
Yeah.
So they be getting knocked off out there.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't encourage that life.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I'm a normal nigga. I grew up in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got exposed to it.
I got exposed, yeah.
They need to create laws to put the girls in jail constantly, but they don't put the Johns in jail.
That's because they don't snitch. Them girls don't say a motherfucking word.
Yeah, but they need to make the guys that solicited.
Yeah.
That's who they be looking for though. They be looking for them niggas.
Yeah.
Take me to your pimp.
Yeah.
Nah. Right. He got my car keys. He got the house keys. You can't go to him. I'll be out in a week.
Okay, really?
Yeah, it's the girls.
What about that's the girls, right? You did it for one night. James, you about to write the documentary.
And seen it for 20 years. I seen 16-year-old kids, yo.
Yeah.
Pops in the game. They in the game. Turned though. It's
a cycle.
Yeah,
right?
man,
it's
it is a cycle, bro. You got to stay out the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What are you going to do to make sure your daughter
I'm not raising my daughter in Vegas.
Okay.
Now I'm leaving Vegas, bro. I'm gonna stay there right now while she young and I'm there. I got it popping, but I'm leaving, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you can't have her around that. Because there's some barracudas out there.
And it's not even. It's not that I don't got faith in my daughter. I don't got faith in the environment.
Yeah.
You know. It's just. It's not a healthy environment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking for the quick come up. It's too much distractions.
Yeah, man. I can't tell you how much I lost on the poker table. It ain't cool.
A lot of people lost a lot of money.
Yeah, I can't tell you how much I won either, Dizzy. James is on the line from Idaho.
Wow.
Good morning, James.
James.
What up?
What you want to say to Dizzy Wright?
Hey, Dizzy, I just want to thank you for always being a true artist and always coming through Boise. I remember when you came and played at the Reef with Futuristic, and I just want to say I appreciate it.
Word, man. I'll be back in Boise pretty soon, brother. Make sure you come out to that show, get that album. But thank you, man.
The growing process, James. Pick that up, okay?
All right,
man. Dizzy, man, I want to thank you for coming through, man.
Man,
they told me you was in town, man. I was like, bring him up, man.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Oh, absolutely, man. We're going to be playing exclusives
The
all
album.
week, man.
Do what you do as you please, brother.
Okay. Well, we already got 2 of them off right now.
Yes,
so
sir.
we got Daddy-Daughter Relationship.
I love that song.
False
Thank you.
Reality. But I want to play that God Bless America, too.
Okay.
Matter of fact, let's end the show with that.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.